Stop right there. If you've been waiting for the Iraqi dinar or Vietnamese dong's revaluation in 2025 and you're thinking about running to the bank, the moment you hear the news, don't. I'm telling you right now, this one decision could make or break your future profits. People have waited years, even decades, for this RV moment, and the temptation to cash in immediately is huge. But here's the shocking truth. The fastest movers often lose the most money. That's right, rushing could cost you thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. There's a whole system in place that most people don't understand. And in today's breaking update, I'm going to give you the inside playbook. 5 critical steps you must follow before exchanging a single bill. Stick with me until the end because these strategies could be the difference between life-changing wealth and massive regret. Let's start with the biggest mistake we've seen. Time and time again, exchanging too early. When the revaluation is first announced, excitement will explode everywhere. Social media will go crazy. The news will be flooded with headlines, and friends will start texting you to cash in fast. But here's what most people don't realize. That first wave is often a trap. Banks and exchange centers will be overloaded. Rates might swing wildly within hours, and hidden fees could eat up your profits. Imagine selling your stock the exact minute a company goes public. The market is still adjusting, and you could miss out on a better price. So a smart move is to watch the rates over the first few days. Let the chaos settle. Those who wait strategically often secure much better returns than the ones who rush in blind. The second secret is all about where you exchange your currency. Not every bank, dealer, or broker is trustworthy. In fact, during the RV, you'll see a wave of too good to be true offers flooding the internet and even showing up in your inbox. Some will offer premium rates but bury huge service charges in the fine print. Others will flat out scam you, disappearing with your money. The safest approach is to stick to Tier 1, globally recognized banks or licensed regulated dealers. Always demand to see their exchange rates up front. If they refuse or say, "We'll tell you after you sign," walk away. Never hand over your currency to unverified buyers, no matter how convincing they sound. This is your hard-earned investment. One wrong move here and all your patience over the years could be wasted now. Here's something most investors overlook. Paperwork. Yes, documentation may sound boring, but it's often the biggest roadblock on exchange day. Without the right documents, banks simply will not process your transaction. This applies whether you're exchanging $1,000 or $100,000. You'll likely need a government-issued ID, such as a passport or driver's license, proof of purchase receipts, and verification of where your currency came from. Bulk holders might even be asked for currency origin certificates. You'll also need your bank account details for a wire transfer and possibly your tax ID number for larger exchanges. By having all of this ready in advance, you'll not only save time but also position yourself as a prepared, serious client. That alone can sometimes help you get smoother service and even better treatment during this hectic period. Let's talk about taxes, a topic most people dread but can't afford to ignore. When the RV happens, this sudden profit from your currency could trigger big tax liabilities. Without proper planning, you could end up in a much higher tax bracket or face surprise bills months later. This is why you should talk to a tax professional before you exchange. Ask them about strategies like setting up a trust or LLC, or legally reinvesting proceeds to defer taxes. Keep detailed records of your currency's purchase and sale. This transparency could save you from legal trouble later. Remember, it's not just about making a profit, it's about keeping that profit in your pocket. Many people lose huge chunks of their windfall to taxes simply because they didn't prepare for it in advance. Here's the reality. With big money in motion, scams will explode. During the RV, expect to see fake websites, fraudulent emails, and even phone calls promising exclusive VIP rates or early access to high-level banker platforms. These scammers prey on excitement and fear of missing out. Their offers may sound professional, but their goal is to get your currency or personal details. The golden rule: if it sounds too good to be true, it is. Always check if a source is regulated and can be verified through official channels. Never give upfront payments or sensitive information without ironclad proof of legitimacy. Stick to established banks and financial institutions. You do not need secret access to get a great rate. You just need to be smart and cautious now. You might be wondering, how much could I really make? Well, that depends entirely on the exchange rate when the RV happens and your strategy. For example, if you're holding 1 million Iraqi dinars or 5 million Vietnamese dong, a modest increase in value could mean thousands, even tens of thousands in profit. But here's the catch. Those numbers only matter if you exchange at the right time. Avoid inflated fees, plan for taxes, and protect yourself from scams. People often underestimate how quickly a potential fortune can shrink if they don't follow the right steps. In short, your profit is not guaranteed just because the RV happens. It's guaranteed by the smart choices you make afterward. Patience is your best friend in 2025. You've waited this long for the RV. Don't throw it all away by acting out of panic. Many people will run to cash in immediately because they're afraid the rate will drop. But history shows that in many currency events, rates can actually stabilize or even climb after the initial frenzy. This means the first few days or weeks can be a window to observe, plan, and act strategically. The truth is, in any high-stakes financial situation, those who stay calm and informed almost always outperform those who let fear drive their decisions. Take your time, gather all the facts, and move when you know it's the right moment, not when the crowd tells you to. Another key to success is building a relationship with your bank in advance. Don't wait until RV day to introduce yourself. If your local branch knows you, understands your situation, spies you as a valued client, you're far more likely to get priority service when things get busy. This is especially important for larger exchanges where wire transfers, account limits, and special handling may be needed. If possible, schedule a meeting now with a bank manager to discuss their currency exchange policies. Ask what documents they require and whether they stayed. I have dedicated staff for large transactions. Building this relationship now could save you hours or even days of delays later. Let's not forget about security, both physical and digital. On exchange day, you'll be carrying something extremely valuable. Make sure you transport your currency safely, ideally in a secure, locked case. You must travel, plan your route, avoid public bragging, and never post online about where or when you're going. Digitally, be careful with email communications. Hackers often target people during events like this, sending fake bank emails to steal your information. Always confirm instructions directly with your bank through official numbers, not links in emails. Protecting your assets isn't just about getting a good rate. It's about making sure they reach your account safely without any interception or theft. Also, think beyond the exchange. What will you do with your profits once they're in your account? Having a plan for your money is just as important as getting it in the first place. Will you invest in real estate, start a business, pay off debts, or build a retirement fund? Without a clear plan, it's easy to see that money vanish over time. Many lottery winners and sudden windfall earners end up broke within a few years because they didn't prepare. Talk to a financial advisor now, so when the RV happens, you're ready to make smart, sustainable moves with your wealth. To wrap up this urgent 2025 update, the message is simple: be smart, not fast. The Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong revaluation could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but only if you handle it correctly. Avoid the rush of the first wave. Choose safe and regulated exchange locations. Get your documents in order. Plan for taxes, Watch out for scams and protect your profits long term. You've waited patiently for this moment, so don't let excitement, fear, or bad advice ruin your chance. The people who will truly win from the RV are those who prepare, protect, and plan. If you found this update helpful, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this with anyone holding dinar or dong. This knowledge could save them and you from costly mistakes when the RV finally arrives.